Alright, so, ooh, now, chance of rain.
Some nights we did, some nights we didn't. This is a great day for the Washington Wizards to get the second overall. This was like mid-lottery. Good deal. NBA draft. This is the best team. November. 2-16 this season. I'm 11 months. Leaves the Wizard at 6 and
Oh wait, I forgot free practice.
This team had to be torn down. Not just knocking down walls, but expecting all the way down to the foundation. This is that foundation, and now over the next couple of years, you hope to see all these guys' talent.
Just their double-digit losses. That puts them on pace for 62 double-digit losses this season, which would set a league record. And all of those lopsided losses mean the Wizards are being outscored by 15.2 points a game.
Right. Alright. I'll just go to the thing now, so let's do this. Forgot free practice for this. I forgot my free practice programs, but which sucks. But anyway. Here we go. Jake Brown, 2021 championship leader, race winner in Hungary, in France and Canada. And now setting our sights on championship ambitions. Come on. We have the pace to win this race. All of our favorite tracks. Look how speedy we are towards these corners. Yup, too speedy. Oh! Never mind. Oh, save. Well, we're quick. Out of the gate, we are quick. Oh, 43-2, bro. Whew! That was a quick lap. I'm not gonna lie. That could be crucial. Bro, look at that. First sector, we can really perfect that. How's the stabbing going after one more lap? Bill in the top 10. Right. Alright, so we were second in Q1, so Nice, good. Nice, good. Right. We can find more pace on this car. We could go medium first, and then one stopper can be good here. We can make it on the tires half of the race, so probably we can go one. Car just skates around. Get that slingshot. We're still on the 30.3s, but yeah. Bro, 30.3 was bigger than 30.4 in the softs. Actually, bro, like this car could easily go one on 30 point. This car could easily go like 30.4, 30.5. Really, the car just flows in rhythm, and then through exits, just really is good. Line sports. Woohoo! Now that is a lap time. Whew. Sheesh. 43.780. 5/10 quicker than the medium guys. Like, bro, what are you guys doing? I mean, these guys are. We were significantly quicker. That was good. Anyway. Now I'll go time attack. How's time attacking now? Eight point two. Max, Verstappen, Lewis, Hamilton goes. It's gonna be a first 42. Forty-two, 3, bro.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Brown, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen.
Bro.
With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our
42,
grid lineup.
3.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Looks like you had a great qualifying section. It must be a relief being that far. How do you feel the competition is for you this season? Do you feel that you don't need to practice? Appreciate your time.
What a qualifying. Lewis is done for. 28-22. Even if I lose,
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
does he still have a chance? He does not, because there's 5 possible points. Oh, mind. There's the chassis, we are third, but the aero, we are. There's so many Hall of upgrades. This will go until the end of the European season, which will be in Italy, so maybe those 700 points might be key, maybe not, but...
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit.
Vanilla with banana? Oh, I forgot to change the difficulty, guys. Okay, I won't use ERS.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Brown lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Norris, Sainz, Gasly, Leclerc, and Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Stroll, Sebastian Vettel, and Ocon, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, and Nicholas Latifi, Mazepin, and George Russell ends
Oh, Russell starts on the back of the grid, alright.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Do I want to go medium and hard, or do I want to go medium, soft, medium? Actually, I want to go medium. That one stop, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna change the fuel, so that's it. So 5 lights are on, top 5 here, the second half of the season, and we are underway. It's a brilliant start from us. We're gonna cut off Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen now goes to the inside towards turn 1.
Beware that we will start to see a loss of power.
And we are in control of the lead of the races. Here comes Lewis Hamilton.
Conditions look stable at the moment.
Round the outside, he's gonna go to the inside line. Who's gonna get the brilliant exit towards the exit of the corner? Here we go, Hamilton, Verstappen, and here comes Max Verstappen. Verstappen's gonna try and go to the inside. Oh, contact! Massive contact between both
That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off.
Verstappen and Brown. We're gonna look at a replay of that round. Brown was a sitting duck. Trying to defend that inside, no more space. That was a massive impact crash. Verstappen, I just had nowhere to go. Bro, if Verstappen just didn't turn, look at that, if he just didn't turn, he would have died. Anyway, okay, back to the action. Anyway, here comes Max Verstappen. He's gonna go to the inside. We cannot defend that position no more. As Verstappen versus Brown to the inside. Who's gonna be latest on the brakes? Verstappen tries. Oh, Verstappen makes contact. Max Verstappen makes contact with us. We're gonna look at a replay on that. There was a car's width. Verstappen was on the curb. He was just about to spin. Look at a replay here. He gave him the car's width. Hamilton. Anyway, now we can just chillax. We've got nothing to lose. We're what? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I need to get my charger.
Let me know you're okay.
Yeah, we cannot look at the Verstappen crash once more, but anyways. So lap 1 already done and dusted. And Sergio Perez now in second, Tsunoda's now in 5th, that's Sainz, so Verstappen, he's gone. Lando Norris as well. I cannot see Norris anywhere. I think he's dropped behind one of the Ferraris with Charles Leclerc, but anyway, no ERS here. We're just defending. from Sergio Perez, who looks to be in a pretty good position here, as we're going to try and go defensive on the inside. Oh, we're going to go wide, and Perez with the switchback. Is he going to make the move again towards the inside? We're going to be very physical with Sergio. Yeah, we're going to look for a replay like that. We're going to look for the flashback, try and go to the inside. Switcheroo by Perez. Brilliant switch. And Perez gets the move done. But the problem is now is that Jake Brown is gonna go for it. He has more pace in this track, and now here he comes. Brown, Perez, is he gonna be passing on the grass here? He's gonna go to the outside. Perez, Brown's on the grass. Oh, Perez goes there. Brown definitely made contact, and now they're gonna be 3 wide. Brown's gonna try and defend on the inside. Perez cuts the corner. Sergio Perez. What was Sergio Perez doing there? Look at this. Contact between myself and Perez, and then once we passed him, look at what Perez just did. Look at what he was trying to do. Trying to make the move on the inside, cuts the corner. We had to give him the space. Anyway, alright, we're gonna go back into this race, and now here comes Yuki Tsunoda on Lewis Hamilton. Perez trying to go to the inside. This is brilliant racing, by the way, in Belgium. And now it's side by side. Who's gonna be side by side with each other? It's gonna be Perez. Yes, it is. But here we go. We're gonna try and go for force back. Look at the move round the outside of Sergio Perez through Euro Janette already on Perez. Bottas, Brown, who's gonna win this battle out for the lead? Perez now goes to the inside. Brown sees it coming, leaves the space open, and Jake Brown. Oh my goodness, we're gonna look at our replay in just under a second, but Jake Brown, with a brilliant move on Sergio Perez, gives the race a brilliant thrill to it. And Jake was like, well, okay, that was amazing. And now Perez under pressure from Valtteri Bottas. And this is fantastic stuff. Sergio Perez didn't know what was coming. Brown decided to go around the outside, and Brown got the opportunity, even though he forced him out just a little bit because of him forcing him out a bit. But Brown, amazing stuff. So now just full pace now between Brown and the guys behind. That was brilliant racing between all of those guys. Perez, Bottas, Brown for the lap 2 lead, and Brown goes across the line for 47.9 for the fastest lap. And now Perez, he's gonna have that DRS with ERS. This could be good or bad for Perez. Will Perez make the move? No. Just closes up a bit to that McLaren behind him. Sorry, ahead of him. Brown now just tries to defend to the inside, but that's gonna cost him because he makes a mistake as soon as he tries to come back onto the racing line. Brown though still gets the move. I don't feel like that was just a traditional line. Jake now tries to break the slipstream of Sergio Perez. Now Jake just goes for it, and then he's just saving the ERS, by the way. So Jake Brown, he can a little bit wide, just trying to find a little wide line, but anyway, Perez Decides to use the traditional racing line. This is still close between the top 5. Yuki Tsunoda, by the way, is still close to this top 5. So here we go. Lando Norris at the back of this pack. Sergio Perez goes to cross the line 47.8. And now, well, Jake's gonna know it's almost behind him. Max Verstappen, by the way, is stuck in this DRS train. Here comes Perez. Now Perez does not want to make the same move as Brown did to him. And now here comes Sergio Perez. Perez now side by side with the McLaren. Brown was a sitting duck there. And now Perez with plus 15 kilometers an hour takes the lead. Oh, Perez goes wide. Brown goes to the curb, making contact. Perez and Brown. Brown goes to the outside. Finishes the move on the inside. Brilliant move by the Brit. Go look at a replay here. Sergio Perez locks up. Brilliant move by Brown. Look at that move by Jake as he tries to go to the outside, gets the inside line towards the next corner. Perez knew he was gonna lock up, and then Jake decides to go to racing. By the way, oh, track limits for Jake Brown possibly, so that might not be good, but Brown takes it. He takes it away from Sergio Perez. McLaren's just well-rounded in this track. I think being like Jake Brown's saving ERS, trying to save his engine. But now, here comes Perez once more. Brown is just going to try like, alright, I'm going to just defend on the inside, just so you know. Like, if you want to be aggressive, go ahead, but I'll let you know, I'm not going to be that aggressive. Oh, Brown, oh, he hits the wall. I feel like he kissed that wall there on that outside. Did the McLaren driver. Sergio Perez. And now towards the exit, this train of cars. Still in it. There's no gaps between now and now. Perez is just going to try and go for the slipstream. Now, Jake trying to settle in some rhythm here. Brown, he's going to be defending on that inside. And now Sergio Perez will take back the lead. Once more, Brown's going to try to make a move again. They're making contact again. Brown, who's going to get the exit though? They're still side by side. Brown side by side with Perez. Perez. Now Brown is ahead. Is a nose ahead. Round the outside. Perez no way through. Brilliant. The Minister of Defense, isn't he? It's Jake Brown, and you know him. He's just really good around this circuit. He's really good around Belgium. He has Formula 2 experience here. And now Jake, well, he's just going to decide whether or not, if he wants, basically, he's just saving ERS, then when someone attacks him, you know, just go for it. Brown just pulls away, he just really pulls away sometimes. But now Perez not following the slipstream of the McLaren. Brown defending from Sergio Perez. Lap 6 of 22. Here we go once again. Sergio Perez, Jake Brown. And Jake, he's just going like, alright, let's just chillax. And now here goes Perez trying to go to the outside. He spins round! Nowhere to go, Sergio Perez. was trying to go for a dummy, but Perez. What was Sergio doing at that point? Sergio Perez spins it, spins it. We're gonna look on board from the Mercedes. Look at that, Perez loses the rear. He just loses it. And Hamilton has to slow down, so Hamilton... Look at that, he tried to slow down Sergio Perez with a massive oopsie. Jake Brown, well, we saw in the mirrors, Perez, well, this time it's his mistake, now that he's gonna be out of this race, so... You see, Sergio Perez could have been on an amazing finish. Just fantastic. That is fantastic. Sergio Perez spins out from second place, trying to do the dummy, and then loses the rear. On the Look at this, he was trying to get to the left, trying to get to the right, nowhere to go. Perez decides, you know, I'm gonna just go for it. He decides, no, I'm gonna go for left, and then he just goes to the right, and then as soon as the change of direction changed, the rear just steps out. Everything on the car steps out, and Sergio Perez's race has been wrecked. See, just the despair, and now Brown has no one go for. I mean, Lewis Hamilton had to brake, and Carlos Sainz, he gets a 5-second time penalty, possibly not slowing down under the yellow flag, which I think it was because Sergio Perez, well, Perez, his race is wrecked. No question to that. Perez's race, he's not going to score, I think, another point. Possibly, unless he gains so much time. But Jake Brown, well, he says he's just going to match this lead. He's just going to try and go for it. Just pull it nice and easy. No mistakes. Just keep it on the racetrack. And yeah, that is going to be a bad look for Red Bull.
Be aware, we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Jake Brown, he was just defending, he just got the slipstream. He just gave Sergio Perez that slipstream.
You'll be on the hards.
But Sergio Perez just tried a little too much of his moves, and then it just didn't work out for him. So now, it'll be Valtteri Bottas now is going to try to attack the race leader. And Bottas, well, he's just going to go on the outside. Round the outside goes Bottas. He gets the inside line. Brilliant move by Bottas. He takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Where's Jake's qualifying pace? Oh, Perez Bottas, I should say, was just braking there in the exit, and then Bottas nowhere to go. Well, so now you have to give him to the fact that Yuki Tsunoda is now running in the podium. So now, what's going to happen between these two? Brown's trying to look on the inside towards the right-hander. Dirty. And now here we go, Sergio Perez. He cannot make a move like that on Bottas in the earlier laps, but now Let's look at what's gonna happen here. Pass on the grass towards the next turn. Bottas now forced wide. They're getting a little physical, and Jake Brown's gonna be alright. That is nice and easy. Bottas won't break through the corner, and that is nice and easy for Jake Brown. He's gonna try to pull away through these next couple of corners, and now here comes Valtteri Bottas. Minister of Defense. Brown still leads every single lap, by the way. As here comes Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri, he's just going to try and go to the inside. Yes, he does. Brown. Both of them moved at the same time. Sergio Perez now, Valtteri Bottas on the inside. Now Brown's on the inside line. Who's going to get the inside towards the next one? Valtteri Bottas is, but Brown's still there, hanging on. Jake Brown takes P1. And he just takes the inside line, go defensive, and that is what you call
You made it look easy.
the move of dreams there. Max Verstappen, by the way, after his first lap incident, Red Bull's woes continue. They're down to 5th, and Brown loses the rear. Somehow saves it. Brilliant stuff, Brown. Trying to break off that slipstream, and then just look at from Bottas' view. Brown saves the car so much. The reflexes of Jake Brown was in display there. Oh, contact.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Jake Brown, he's so far defended this race lead really well. Now Yuki Tsunoda's in trouble because Tsunoda's got Lewis Hamilton behind him, and he will come to the pits.
We're going to box this lap.
So now here comes Valtteri Bottas. Now attacks on the outside. That is beautiful, beautiful run on the exit by Valtteri Bottas, and now Jake Brown has got someone behind him as this battle rages on here for the race lead. Valtteri Bottas, Jake Brown, side by side through your route. Brown takes the traditional racing line, and now Bottas now goes to the inside. Valtteri Bottas takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Brown though takes one back on the inside. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant by Jake. You just have to give him credit to just defending this lead back and forth. Practice, it's like target practice where, you know, just give him an opportunity, and then boom, showing the other people, the other guys, that you can still do it. Sergio Perez, by the way, he was on the medium compound of tire, goes now into the hard compounds of tire. So Yuki Tsunoda, Jake Brown's pulled a gap on Valtteri Bottas, so that is good. Brown is just keeping a close eye on that gap, and now Valtteri Bottas, he's now under second now behind Jake, so unless Brown's got something to do about it, he's still in this lead. Valtteri Bottas comes into the pits. Vettel also comes in. .7-second pit stop. For the guy I'm in.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this comp.
Wow. Out to the race goes Jake Brown. He will be up into P5, 14 seconds behind, and If all goes well, Jake Brown, you can just calm down, take the race lead, go away, and then just get himself back in contention. No, just Jake is just a chill driver. That's it. Can't blame him for that incident with Sergio Perez. You also can't blame him on the incident with Max Verstappen. The two Red Bulls might just go protest on that Max Verstappen call, but in reality Verstappen was just on the curve. Brown's giving him a car's width. Then he just spins round, goes into the side of Jake, and the rest is history. So Brown, really good second sector right there without even any ERS. So Jake at the moment is just that quick. Max Verstappen now comes into the pits. The Team Mercedes are not going to go into the pits here. Maybe they will try to go for a two-stop strategy or try to go longer. See what they can do. But Jake Brown is just having a good time. Nothing else much to say on Jake's ends.
Okay,
As Carlos Sainz goes quickest.
1 second.
As Max Verstappen gets ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. So that is the most useful thing there. But Yuki Tsunoda, he's going to be side by side with Max Verstappen here towards Yurujan Radion. Verstappen, does he have the DRS? He does not. So Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez just going quickest.
Sainz is the fastest man on the track right now. He's just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Sergio Perez at the moment running at the back. He's just chillax. He's really just in chillax mode. Jake Brown's like, well, okay, I'm gonna just do my laps really easily. It's not even seeing track limits at all. Jake's just.
The gap to the car ahead is 12.6 seconds.
And now maybe Team Mercedes will decide to come to the pits, and one of them will. And it's Lewis Hamilton. Lando, no, okay, both the three of them did not pit. So will they go for a soft tire opportunity and go for a one stop? Because right now Jake Brown goes quickest with a 47.232.
Fastest lap of the race.
Not even using ERS, I wonder. Was Jake Brown just not even using ERS? He's just quick through that final sector. 47.2, really quick lap. In comparison, Sergio Perez's fastest lap time was 47.4. So he was 2 tenths quicker on his hard tires. And even some people will go for mediums to Perez. Might just get a little bit more points here, but right now, still all to play for. Team Mercedes. Jake is just going for it. He's quicker. I wonder who comes into the pits. No. Well, one of them comes into the pits here, so we're Gonna be something cooking. Strategy for these three. Lando Norris is obviously following the strategy of Lewis Hamilton right in front of him. So, and Brown has just gone quicker. 47-1 for the Brit. So, unless he don't pay right in front of him, I mean, he's a second quicker than Norris. He's a second quicker as well than 6 tenths quicker than Hamilton. Then Bottas, I don't know what his place is, but right now he's just really pulling away as well.
Fourth position, you're in fourth position. Lando ahead. Gap to car in front is 11.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Verstappen behind. Our gap behind is 3.7 seconds. They're on fresh hards. The gap to the leader is 15.5 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. There are 10 laps to go.
Weather report.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for
No
now.
rain.
Ferrari seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So the rain will not happen, so maybe these guys are waiting for rain? Maybe? There's no rain coming. Well, there was in the radar, but there's no rain. Guys, there's no rain.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.6 seconds.
Oh. Guys, there's actually no rain, dudes. Like, actually. And Hamilton and Norris knows the memo, and they will come to the pits. Valtteri is not, so probably he'll go in the next pit stop. But Jake Brown has got them in their sights, and Jake, he's just, yep, there it is. They're putting in that soft tires, which means they can go to the end on those softs. Max Verstappen goes quickest on a 47.008. So Norris, okay, so Verstappen now comes out ahead. And the real question is Bottas. What is Bottas gonna do? Jake Brown, he's just not been using his DRS button so far in this race. He's just not been using it. Maybe because of cheating purposes, probably, but he's just using the ERS for safety purposes. He's just not using it for anything else. Jake just has been the better man, the better race car driver so far. He's in a better pace than anyone in the track at the moment. He better be improving because his first sector is improvement. He's up a tenth on his personal best, which is 47.164 to 10, so that's 47.0, which could probably match Max Verstappen's pace. And yep, there's the second sector. He just it's a 3 tenths. 46.8 is the estimate time for Jake Brown. You have to wonder what will Bottas do now that he's 3 seconds ahead. Possibly Valtteri will try and get a quicker stop. Brown's, because Jake Brown's just going to come out of the pits. Bottas just comes out of the pits. Brown is going to be ahead. He's going to lead this race. 46.9 for Max. Sorry for Brown. And Hamilton, he's going to be ahead of those three. And now Max Verstappen, he's going to be ahead of Valtteri Bottas. So that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Between now, the two Mercedes are side by side. Lando Norris is in that pack as well. So they have 8 laps to catch Jake, who's up ahead, 3 seconds up the road. Well, the question is, will they catch up to Jake? Because Jake Brown, he's just doing 46s, as Verstappen is just fighting Lewis Hamilton right now. Valtteri's like, well, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead myself. Norris also wants to be in that pack, but he cannot get past Sir Lewis Hamilton. Sort of Max Verstappen, I mean. As you can see, a second quicker was Valtteri Bottas on that lap than Jake, so Brown will get the message. Possibly, yeah, he will get the message because you know, so he's maybe just fumbled up this race, but probably for his own sake, he wants to just go ahead, try to be quicker, but at the same time, defend from a fast Valtteri Bottas. We know the pace of Bottas, he's really good at this track. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen are going to be side by side in a minute's time. Brown's just put in our 469. Hamilton just goes 8/10 quicker. And now Verstappen and Norris, they're going to be side by side now for 4th place. Max Verstappen is just a sitting duck. And Verstappen lives on for another day. But now Valtteri Bottas, he's gonna go for that other McLaren. Well, Brown's just chilling. He knows he's got Bottas behind him. He maybe knows that he's quicker. And Bottas is actually quicker. But he will also know that Bottas he's got more speed, he's got more fresh tyres than the McLaren. So now Brown, McLaren might have just got the strategy call wrong, but here we go anyway. Jake's like, well, if I want to push, I will push, but if I do not want to push, I don't want to push. And Sebastian Vettel is out of this race. I see Sergio Perez is in that pack. Here's Sebastian Vettel, he's exploded. So here we go. Valtteri Bottas, Jake Brown, we got a special treat for you at the end of this race. Bottas, and now the two Mercedes are in this as well. Bottas just got 1.3 seconds quicker than Jake Brown, so Jake, we gotta get a move on. Brown was 1.3 seconds slower on the hard tyre, but what can Brown do to hold off a fast charging flying fin of Valtteri Bottas? And now here he comes, the flying fin, here comes Bottas. He's gonna go to the outside for the race lead. Brown defends vigorously, but Brown closing the door towards the exit of the corner, and Jake Brown still lives on to another day. What about Lando Norris against Max Verstappen? Lewis Hamilton's like, well, I'm just gonna watch this battle. If you can pass him, then thanks a lot. But if you can't pass him, then that will be bad for us. Then I'll just go do it myself. Says Lewis Hamilton, in his mind possibly, because if Valtteri Bottas he hasn't passed Jake Brown cleanly this race so far, and Jake Brown has not used this much ERS ever before. He's up by 9/10 as well compared to his second lap, so he probably is pushing as hard as he can. But still, he's 6/10 slower, so probably you should probably think as well. Jake Brown was 9/10 quicker than anyone else in qualifying on the same tyre, but now he's on a tyre where it's just 3 times slower than the soft, and Brown has just gone down to the 45.8. That is a good lap time for a hard compound tyre for Jake, but now he's going to use every single part of his ERS that he was saving earlier in this race. And now it's all about these two, maybe even three. Hamilton's closing in. Here comes Valtteri Bottas on the inside, and he takes the lead. They're making contact. Brown and Bottas side by side. Bottas gets it cleanly, and he's up into the lead of the race. Actually, I didn't get that cleanly, so Should have probably got the move soon, as now Valtteri Bottas takes the lead of this race, but Jake Brown will never, ever go back down. Brown side by side. Bottas was trying to go wide. Here we go. I didn't want to make it dirty, so I had to flash it back, but then Valtteri Bottas, we're still side by side. Look at this battle of the ages. Brown had to go wide. Bottas, well, now Hamilton's going to be invited to this equation. See what now he can do is now Brown's going a little wide, but now here comes Valtteri Bottas. He's going to try and go back on the inside. Bottas down the inside he goes. Is it going to be a pass for the lead? Yes, it is. Valtteri Bottas takes the lead of this race, but Jake Brown will not back down. He sends one to the inside. He knows, Brown knows that's make or break in that situation. We're going to look at that replay one more time. See Jake Brown decides he will go send it. Bottas didn't expect it to happen. Brown decided to go for it. Just look at that move by Jake. Just goes to the inside. He doesn't want to show mercy. He just wants to win this race, and he's fending off two Mercedes drivers who wants to win this race. Two championship contenders, and Jake, he wants this. Well, Jake Brown, he wants to win in Belgium. He does not want to end this race in a bad way. And the Norris gets past, and now Norris could possibly be in this equation. Here comes Valtteri Bottas. He'll go on the outside. Bottas forcing himself to the outside lane, and Jake Brown still fends him off. Hamilton looking there. Here comes Valtteri Bottas. Will he make a move? No. Brown closes the door shut on that line. And now, is it time? Is it going to be 3 wide? The two Mercedes are now going to surround that McLaren, but Brown goes for it. He goes to the inside, forces Bottas wide. Jake Brown still holding on to the lead. It's now Brown from Hamilton, then Bottas. We're going to look at that replay one more time. Jake Brown got surrounded by the Mercedes duo, but Brown said no. You have to send one. Jake Brown still sending it. Gotta give him credit though, he's just really done well defending from these two drivers right behind him. Two championship caliber with two good cars as well. I control all electronic stuff, but we have to change that again. Lewis Hamilton, well, he's gone.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Sorry, bro, but no rain anymore. We're about to rain down the Mercedes party. Gotta give this man credit. Just amazing stuff. We replaced this thing about a couple of days ago. Why? A couple of races ago. Why is it now blowing up again? Not gonna use it in Italy. Definitely is. Now we're sliding around, defending for all our might here. Is now the 7-time champion. The Minister of Defense of McLaren, Jake Brown. Hamilton tries at it again, but to no avail. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. He's gonna go for it for the lead of the race. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Will he fend off Jake Brown though? We don't know, but through the next corner, Brown takes it. He has to go wide. Does he have to concede? Yes, he does. Jake is sending it. Is he gonna go for it again? Yes, he does. Brown is not taking mercy. Lewis Hamilton didn't expect that to happen.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
He just barged in the way of the Mercedes. As soon as he goes wide, Jake Brown just like, he wasn't gonna get left space. Brown knew that. Found the gap. Hamilton closed it. Brown still forced his way in, and that might not be a legal pass, but because Lewis Hamilton closed it in, as soon as they were side by side, which that we understand on Lewis Hamilton, the door was left open. Hamilton closed it really hard, but just could not pass the guy with a great defense in terms of winning races here. We still have 2 laps of racing remaining once we cross the flag, but at the moment the McLaren of Jake Brown, he's just holding on for dear life, isn't he? He, in those hard tyres, he's really defending all his might. It's the championship is Brown thinking of. Championship is what Jake is thinking of. He doesn't want to lose to Lewis Hamilton nor Valtteri Bottas. He wants to win once more on back-to-back occasions. And Lewis Hamilton will try to go round the outside towards Rouge. Brown still holding on. Now they bump wheels. Hamilton, Brown. Hamilton's got the DRS and he goes for it. Lewis Hamilton takes it. He's going to try to defend on the inside. Here comes his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Oh, contact to Mercedes. Alright, that was dirty. 2 laps to go in this race. Hamilton and Jake were side by side. But now Jake was going to go for the inside. Here comes Brown again. Wow. Well, he has to go off. He has to concede one of those places. And he tries to do that, but Hamilton does not want to pass. Well, I'm just... Alright, anyway. Changing it with 2 laps to go. Here we go. Brown is going to make a move on... Okay, come on. Here we go. 2 laps of racing remaining. Jake Brown, is he going to make a move on the inside? No! Why? Alright. Here we go. Is Jake just going to make that little inch of a move? Whoa! We were sliding. We were sliding. Alright, last flashback. Anyway. To the inside. Brown makes the move. Yes, he does. He forces Hamilton wide. He loses the rear. But somehow, someway, he gets the move done. Jake Brown ahead of Valtteri Bottas and ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Does Lando Norris still have a sniff of this race win? I do not know, but it's Hamilton. Oh, Brown needs backup. Norris is just not turning up the pace here. Lewis Hamilton, where is he going? He's falling back. I wonder, does Lewis Hamilton has issues now? Jake Brown, he's just defending. Oh, Brown goes wide towards the gravel. Brown, though, still defends on the inside, even though with a little mistake. Is there still a glimmer of hope? Does Brown have anything left? Here comes Valtteri Bottas. He's looking, he's sniffing. Is he going to go for a move? Now towards the final couple of corners, he's going to go to the outside. Brown defends on the inside. He knows that Valtteri Bottas is right behind him. Oh, he goes sideways. Brown will try to force him out wide. The final lap of this race. Jake Brown does not make the move. I wonder, what is his plan? Oh. Oh, wow. So now Jake is going to be the one who's going to try to go for it here. This has not been rehearsed by Jake. He has not overtaken Valtteri Bottas in the straight before. Who is going to win? Is it going to be Bottas? Is it going to be Hamilton? Is it going to be Brown? Brown goes to the inside. Jake has got more power. Jake Brown takes the lead. The two Mercedes are going to be side by side once more. As is Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas side by side. The two Mercs. Bottas edges out ahead of his teammate. But now the race winning chances. Are they gonna still try to push on? Brown It's right there in front of them. Have they used too much tires? Is there something wrong with the two Mercedes here? Because at the moment, they're not pushing the way they are. Final lap, Brown saves it. He's going to save it, yes. But Brown makes contact with Bottas, who makes Hamilton take the race lead. Jake Brown loses the race lead. Valtteri Bottas. Alright, I'm just flashbacking this. Anyway, last lap goes underway. Jake Brown still in the lead. Oh, it's just announced a curb incident. I don't know why. But anyway, does Bottas still have anything? Jake Brown is just pushing for all his might. He's just gonna go wide. He makes some terrible mistake, but he just didn't get any time. Is Jake Brown's a race winner here in Belgium? Brown's just pushing for all his might here. Now towards the stretch, the final stretch of this race. Jake Brown, he once DNF'd in Austria. He hasn't led every single lap. He's defended from every single lap when he leads. And towards the final corner, Jake Brown, he's gonna win his 4th race of the season. He extends his championship lead. Jake Brown wins the Belgian Grand Prix here in Spa-Francorchamps. Brilliant race. A brilliant drive from Jake Brown. Valtteri Bottas gets driver of the day, well deserved. But Brown conquers Belgium, despite the attacks from behind by the team Mercedes. No one-stop strategy worked.
Talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Yo, that was amazing. Oh, even though I flashback that final lap, I had to.
Making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
That is amazing, a brilliant victory. That's his 4th of the season, is Jake. Almost. Amazing stuff.
Brown increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the flying fin. Wait, how many flying fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting
Look at that,
weaker.
the championship standings.
Good work from Aston Martin this weekend.
12-point lead now over Valtteri Bottas.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
I had to think about that championship. I had to. I could have lost everything, but then the constructors, bro, we're riding back in this championship. We are going for gold. By the way, let's look at the replay on this move on Sergio Perez. Look at that. We're on the outside. Look at this move. Oh my god. Brilliant stuff. Bottas didn't expect it at all. Look at that, he was really shaking. In lap 3, obviously you know what happened to Sergio Perez. Or was it lap 5? It was lap 5. Look at this. Lap 6, my bad. Look at that. Ho ho. Sergio Perez making an error. He loses the rear. There you go. Somehow didn't get damage on the front wing, but that was massive. That could have been even worse. Sergio Perez. Look at that. How on 200 miles an hour, 205 miles per hour, he loses the rear. I don't know, was it an aero issue? Because we were just standing there. Look at our mirrors. Because we had no indication there. As you can see, bam. Sergio Perez really just made an oopsie there. So that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sergio Perez did score points today again. Unfortunate scenes. He's gonna get catched now by Charles Leclerc and Red Bull. They're down to the grave. Now, so that's gonna do it. See you next time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We are in the championship. We're in